What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kid Casper back with another video, and today, I don't know, I'm just gonna be, I guess, going over my thoughts on this year right before the new year hits, and probably just go over and review a few things, you know, address a few topics, things like that. I want to start off by saying thank you for the immense support that I have gotten. This past year is when my channel really started taking off. Um, and I really want to say thank you guys for that. You guys in the Battlefront 2 community have really helped with that. And I just want to say thank you. And, from a perspective of, you know, how things have gone. I haven't, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really, I never expected to be in the position that I am. I never expected to have or find major success in the Battlefront 2 community as I did. I built something great and I had a lot of success and I put in the work and put in the time and my name has meaning in the Battlefront 2 community. Whether it's good or bad or whatever, how the community takes it. But for the most part I would say it's good. I for one have certainly had my struggles within the community, dealing with certain people here or there. It doesn't really matter, but there's always been struggles that I've had to deal with, and with certain individuals, and I just wanted to, I guess, talk about that a little bit. So I don't really want to name names, but I'm sure you guys can probably figure out who I'm referencing and who I'm talking about. But anyways, I've had my struggles with the Battlefront 2 community. As much as I've had success with it, there's always been people out there looking to discredit me or try to put a stop to what I'm doing. And, it hasn't really succeeded for them, because my viewers know that I'm not a toxic person and I'm not the type of guy that, likes to, just, make videos on somebody just to do it. It's more along the lines of, okay, well, this person was, toxic to me for so long. Like, all right, fine, I'll give in and do something and, make a video on them, or, something like that. But it was never like that. And if I did, it was just getting them in a game and posting it. The only difference is with a different content creator that I've been having issues with for a while. And, it's just, yeah, man, I don't know what he's got going on in his head to where he thinks that he can just be toxic and, just nonstop post on me. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, the things that, that person has done is just, I don't know, man. It's hard to really describe how to view his mindset. I would say, it's just his channel has turned into a toxic channel is kind of what I'm saying. But I want to focus more on me and not so much on that aspect of it. The aspect that I want to focus on is probably just gonna be talking about everything that I want to talk about. So I want to, I guess, say that this hasn't been without my mistakes that I've made. Running SLE and stuff on Battlefront 2 for a while and having success with that, and at the same time, just dealing with the sheer amount of people and stuff is, tough sometimes. I never really expected to have the kind of recognition that I have, and it's been tough to deal with that, and I've made mistakes and stuff, and I just want to look forward to a better and new year. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to focus on the good and not focus on the bad, and just move on from there. And yeah, but I mean, all in all, we had a really good year. Our channel's up to 585 subs, I think. We actually hit the 10,000 hour watch time last month, I believe. And I think we hit 100,000 views grand total last month as well. So things have been going really good. And, I just really hope that you guys continue supporting me and my channel. And, despite the fact that I'm not going to be playing Battlefront 2 anymore, I'm actually not going to be returning to that game, so that game has kind of died out, and it's just the same community over and over again. But I'll still be friends with everybody, and everything like that. Anybody who sends me a friend request from the community, I'll accept it. No toxicity towards anybody anymore. Like, I'm moving free and clear of all that, man. I'm not holding grudges towards anybody. I'm not, I'm not doing that anymore. I've learned a lot of things in the time that I've been doing this, and I'll admit for a few things I got, probably, too overexcited on a few things, and probably did things I shouldn't have done. But it is what it is. There are mistakes that have been made on every angle, you know what I mean? But there's also the good times too, and I learned it's better to learn from your mistakes than focus on them too badly. But I wouldn't say the mistakes are that bad. It was just more of a bad judgment call on a few of them. But it is what it is. It's no big deal really. But for those people that have been affected by that, I just wanted to say sorry about that, and I hope we can move on. And I hope you guys can continue supporting me. And any toxic video that I feel was a little bit over the top, I went ahead and took down from public viewing. So I mean, it took a lot to get me to that point too. You got to understand and realize that the types of content that you're watching, I like to stick with gameplay and stuff, but there's also topics that need to be addressed. And for the most part, I've had a lot of guys harassing me in the past too, being toxic to me for a long time. And, eventually over time that stuff catches up with you and it gets to you, and you're like, all right, screw it then. I'll just make a video on it and just one and done it, but I've come to learn that with, stuff like that may not always be the best decision to make. And I hope that you guys can continue moving on with me in a new series and a new direction of the channel. But besides all that stuff, this is like a goodbye to the Battlefront 2 community. This is making peace and, just kind of setting the table forward for what's to come. I figured I'd just make this little update video and just kind of go over a few different things as a end of the year review. Everything's going great. So yeah, I was doing some thinking on replying to a certain person in their channel. I put a poll out for it, and I was thinking about doing it, but at the same time, I didn't really want to do it, so I left it up to the community to decide. And I know the community is somewhat split, and I know a few people that are in there, that are my friends are voting for it too, even. But at the end of the day, man, ultimately it's my decision. If I don't want to be involved in toxicity anymore, I'm probably, just not going to do it. I've been doing a lot of thinking on it for several days now about whether or not I should reply. In my personal experience, it is better to let those suffer that need to be suffering. And, I myself need to move on from the toxicity of the YouTube drama. And, misery loves company, and I'm not going to be associated with somebody in misery. So, Either way, I decided that I'm not going to be replying to a certain individual. Plus, on top of that, if I actually do end up making a video, more than likely it'll just spark even more videos that are made on both sides. You know, there's always different angles. You know, somebody can say something like, oh, if I make a reply video, then he won't reply. You know, if he says he won't reply, then, you know, I mean, then I'll make my video, and then more than likely, I mean, it's a never-ending cycle. It has been like this for a long time. I've been dealing with the toxicity for a year on multiple different angles, you know, more than just this other person. And, you know, now that I'm leaving the Battlefront 2 community, you know, it's like, and just in general, I guess, it's, to me, there's no point. You know, might as well leave it all behind and move on, and as a new year comes, focus on other things that are better and different, and let the past die with the past, so to speak. So, anyways, that'll do it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about this stuff, let me know in the comments. Leave a like on the video, and above all else, hit the sub bell for future releases, and I will see you guys in the next video.